A few months back, one of my Goan journalist friends said, Goa hockey needs a hockey revolution to turn it from a poor, struggling team to be one of the top team in the state. But the question is who and when and where this hockey revolution will take place in Goa. The Goans hockey, the parent body controlling the state, controlling the game in the state, is yet to have any youth development program worth its name. The organization was formed in 2009 with Farrell Furtado, the former MLA of Velim, holding reins of this association for the last 15 years. And mind you, this former state level hockey player has been controlling the hockey besides this period of last 15 years as president, first as president of the Goans women's hockey, and thereafter a litigation between two groups to control the men's hockey took place, and finally she has been holding the reins of this Goans hockey from 2009 when this association was registered with the Sports Authority of Goa, and Hockey India gave registration to Goans hockey in 2009. So coming to the youth development program, the only youth development program as per the perspective and reasoning of this Goan hockey's official is distribution of hockey sticks to schools, is the only youth development program which they think of, nothing more than that. She says, Farrell Furtado says she has been able to introduce hockey to 22 schools in Goa. But if you take the records of the Director of Sports and Youth Affairs for this academic year, the participation of schools at the under 14 and under 15, and the under 17 inter-school football hockey for both men and women have not crossed the 20 marks. And mind you, most of the schools taking part in the hockey are from North Goa. And from South Goa, the only one which is carrying forward the flag is Damodar English High School, Gudi Paroda. And to some extent, Bethalbati, St. Jude's High School, Bethalbati has been participating. Off and on, this Rosary High School and Rosary Higher Secondary has been participating. And this Uttarda School has been taking part, but not in all events. For the records, the Director of Sports and Youth Affairs conducts tournament for under 15 and under 17 for both boys and girls. And the sad part of it, there used to be North and South Goa district hockey tournament organized by this government organization. But on account of lack of numbers of schools taking part in schools hockey from South Goa, they had to they had to combine both the district and make into a state level tournament and do away with the North and the South district. Now the thing is, according to sources in the Director of Sports and Youth Affairs, they had to do it because of they were left with no other option, because some of the South Goa schools, they submitted their entries and they then withdrew from the tournament, leaving the organizers helpless, and they had to go in for a state level tournament. And another thing is, and the sad part is, some of the school PE teachers say that some of the hockey sticks were distributed to them, and because they could not take part in the hockey tournament, some officials came rushing to their schools to take back the hockey sticks. But when they were told that this hockey sticks are in the stock register and they cannot be returned. This hockey officials got very irritated and threatened these PE teachers of complaint to the education department or complaint to the headmaster or headmistress. But when the PE teacher is absolutely right in demanding a letter from the Goan hockey to return back the hockey sticks, because this is on the records of the school register and nothing could be done, and everything has to be done as per the rules and regulation and protocol followed by the school and the management of the school. So coming back to the South Goa's hockey, it's if the director of sports is not organizing hockey into South and North district, the students are the ones who are losing marks, because with the director of sports and youth affairs not holding the district level tournament, the students who took part in the tournament and were entitled to marks for taking part in the tournament will now not be entitled for the district level marks. Instead, now they have to depend solely on the state level marks and hope for the best to get among the top 3 teams of the state so that they are entitled for the marks. So the ground situation regarding school hockey is completely different. Farrell may have a point in saying that she has distributed introduced hockey in 22 schools, but the ground reality is different. Solely by distributing hockey sticks is not the way to move forward. You need to have a coaching program, and then she passes on the buck to the Sports Authority of Goa, saying they don't have any coaches in the south. Of the 3 coaches employed by this SCG, Sports Authority of Goa, all the 3 are based in North Goa and none of them are in South Goa. And this is happening for the last maybe 15 years and more. Mind you, Lester, one of the coach who is now coaching at a Pilar school, was coming a few days at the King's School in Sanjay de Ariel. But that was before the COVID struck. After COVID, no SAG coach is coming to this side of Goa, that is the south side. But in the meantime, King's School have their own coaches, 2 of them, and they are having their own program. But another thing, talking about hockey in the south, most of the officials, Benny, the 72-year-old man who is had been associated with hockey for so many years, Farrell, Furtado y Gracias, and Farrell's sister Nelly Rodriguez, Furtado Rodriguez, these are the 3 people who have been running hockey in the state and has been hailing from the south. Naveli, Benny and Farrell, and Nelly from Majorda. But it is a sad reality that no player from the south, in both the men and the women, made it to the national games held in Goa in 2023. Some of the players were imported, that is another matter. But of the players from Goa, the Nis Goenkars, none from South Goa, men and women, made it into the national team of Goa, national games team of Goa. Why? Why it is happening? Farrell says she has so many clubs in South Goa, and in fact he and her husband Elvis Gracias and Nelly chief executive members of some of the clubs from South Goa. Some 9 clubs are from South Goa, registered clubs and active clubs according to her records, according to the Goans hockey record. But these clubs have no youth development program. If they had a youth development program, they would have been able to produce some players, and with players which would have gone to play for the state, for the country. And for the records, none of the players from Goa, born and brought up in Goa, have made into the Indian team or have performed some notable performances over the national stage. We have been well known for hockey all over the world. The Goans have played in different continents, but we are still looking for a player who has learned his hockey in Goa and made to the top level hockey over the world.